Be a bit silly here for 20 seconds while it all comes up. It's those 20 seconds. It's like this countdown. Facebook counts you down, and then there's another 20 seconds before people join in. Hello. And yes, I am waiting for people who join me every Monday. I will do. Yeah, anyway. Look at that. 7 of you have jumped in straight away. Oh, you know what? I didn't think about that. Oh, see, look at me. I'm sitting on my purple chairs, but now my computer's all the way over there and I can't read the comments. So good morning. Let's see how good these glasses are. Good morning. Hey, Sonia. Hey, I think that's like me. Kate, Sonia, Robin, good morning. And it's a big, big, fat, juicy happy birthday to our beautiful Miss Robin Boyle. Happy birthday to you today. I know I posted it early, but you get double Snapchat telegrams. Stay tuned for your Snapchat coming later today. Happy birthday. Thank you so much for everything you do for me, Robin, and I wish you all the best for today. And of course, so many high vibes for your next trip around the sun. All right, okay, so let's get cracking. We've got some people on, that's good. Um, Masterclass, which I did last Thursday night. And I talked a little bit about it on Friday, but I just need to talk to you about it again because what happened on Thursday was obviously I had the people that were live there for the masterclass, but then a lot of people have caught up with the replay over the weekend, and I have had some incredible, amazing feedback that I want to share with you because this class is a free class, people. It's a free class. There's nothing to, it's a free class. It's loads of information. And I got this email over the weekend from a lady who has said, thank you for sharing this empowering blueprint that helped me to feel a 6 out of 10 by the end after starting at an 8 out of 10, which was really anxious and stressed and worried and very disempowered. Then she tells me a bit about her story, and then she has said, after watching your masterclass and taking some fab notes, I'm now feeling inspired and more hopeful. And I have to say that feeling of hope means so much. I've been looking down this dark tunnel of money stuff so much and feel drained, incredibly worried, and longing for a different way of being and living, a life where things are so much easier and full of more depth and bliss. This masterclass, and more importantly, what I'm going to do with what I've taken from it, feels like the turning point I've desperately needed. I love that. I love that. That is exactly where Jonathan and I were. We were so hopeless and couldn't see any light in the tunnel that she's talking about. So I created the blueprint because I know for me, it took me years of trying to get it all together into one system, into one process where I could actually start to clear the way. And that's what this blueprint is. So if you haven't watched it yet, Robin will share the link with you hopefully now. There's a link to a replay. I really urge you to watch it. Take some time. It takes about an hour. Sit down with your partner, whatever it is. Get yourself out of this stuff because what today's topic is about, it's about rich living. And I've just got my notes here because I'm going, I wanted to tell you obviously about the feedback from Masterclass, but I also wanted to tell you about what I did on the weekend. And on the weekend, we had my mother-in-law come visit, and she stayed for the night. I went out for dinner with my gorgeous sister, and then yesterday I went to the 94th birthday of my great auntie, who has 23 great grandchildren. I know, she's just incredible. So what I wanted to talk about was how we fill our lives with more stuff and more possessions, and we get stuck in this, I've got to have more because when I have the more, that's when I'll be happy. When I have the boat, that's when I'll be happy. When I've paid off the house, that's when I'll be happy. When I've paid off the credit card, that's when I'll be happy. When I've got my new shoes, that's when I'll be happy. So we're focused on the possession and getting that, and that will make us feel happy and fulfilled. And I'm telling you, it does not make you feel happy and fulfilled. What makes you feel happy and fulfilled is sitting in a room full of people that you're related to and sharing funny stories, 70-year-old cousins of my mum. So I don't know a lot of stories of my mum because I really only knew my mother as from that really mother-daughter. I know that sounds weird, but not as the friend didn't getting to know. She actually had a life before she had me. That's what I'm trying to say. So, hearing all those wonderful stories and funny stories about her, That's richness. That is where happiness is. That is where fulfillment is. Having conversations with my sister about, what's her life been like? What's my life been like? What's going on for you? That moment in time is where the richness is. It's not the stuff that makes me feel rich. And I know it's not the stuff that's making you feel rich. It's the experiences where we find the happiness. And for those of you that say life isn't about happiness, that's not something that you can achieve. Somebody said to me once, happiness is a fleeting moment in time. I'm fucking call bullshit on that. Excuse me to the kids that are listening. Happiness is you choose it. In every moment of every single day, you choose the happiness. You can have it. It's right there. It's right in front of you. Stop focusing on the possessions. Stop focusing on the more I gotta have. Auntie Nellie, 94 years old. Everybody got up and said beautiful words about her. I got thrown onto the spotlight. Michelle, you say something. I'm going, okay. I didn't really know what to say yesterday because I don't know. Yeah, well, you think I would. I'm well practiced at not knowing what to say and come up with good stuff, but I didn't. I was really overwhelmed actually yesterday and a bit emotional. Um, but everybody was sharing these beautiful stories of her and her life. And then she had the opportunity. She's a crack up, mate. She's 94, and she was demanding that we all sing for "She's a Jolly Good Fellow." She's got it all. Now you sing this, now you do that, and you do it this way, and it's got to be like that. She's just gorgeous. I wonder where I get that from. Okay, I kind of saw that streak yesterday, but she sat there, and her 94 years on the planet was not about. So, everybody, have you all seen my lovely house? Have you all seen my beautiful, flashy car? Have you all seen my boat? Have you all, have you? It wasn't about that. What she spoke about was her beautiful children and what a beautiful job her children have done of raising beautiful children, and what those children have done of raising beautiful great grandchildren, and what a good job she had done of raising beautiful children, and what a difference they were all making in the world, and how they were living these great honest lives, and they were good people. you know 94 years, and that's what's keeping her fulfilled and having her feel blissfully happy. It's not the stuff in her room, it's the people around her and the experiences those people are giving her and showing her and growing into and evolving through is what life is all about. That is rich living. It's not about the stuff. It is not about more money, more job, more businesses. I've got to have more. I've got to have more. I've got to have more, because you're going to get to this point when you're 94 and you're looking back on your life and you're going, hey, you know what? Ah, that was really good. That experience, that happened and that happened and that happened and that happened. You are not going to sit there at 94 going, look at all the stuff I got. Well, I got one of those and I had one of those and I got one of those and I had one of those. It's not going to be about that. So change your focus. Instead of accumulating more stuff, and instead of accumulating more stuff, look at, where can I have a rich experience today? Where can I have a deep connection with somebody? Instead of just going and collecting your mail from the post office, have a conversation with the post person. How was your weekend? Did you have a good time? Make connections with people. Make a difference. I was watching there's a show, This Is Us, and one of the characters in there passes away, and he's only been in this particular town for a really short period of time. And when the postman finds out, he's really moved and very upset about it, because they'd made such a great connection in such a short period of time, and he'd made such a difference in his life. So go and make a difference in somebody else's life. What is it that you can do that is deeply fulfilling and connected emotionally, not about stuff? And if you haven't done the blueprint, take some time out this weekend. I promise you will get loads and loads of stuff that will really help you see the light at the end of the tunnel, and where you will start to feel that feeling of hopefulness, filled with hope. All right, off you go. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and live rich. High vibes. See ya.